to another episode of Ron's Opinion. Don't matter. Hopefully, y'all having once again a blessed, beautiful, wonderful day. That's all I'm saying. I hope y'all having a blessed, beautiful, wonderful day. Hopefully, all is well. Hopefully, life is treating you kind. Oh, man. Life is beautiful, man. I don't care what nobody say. God is good. And life is beautiful. Life is so beautiful. I love it. 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 What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? I mean, if you come in on this live, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Appreciate it very, very much. That's what all this video is about. How y'all doing? I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing great. God has been good. Life is amazing. I want to know how y'all doing. That's it. I came in on my live to check on y'all. So how's everybody doing? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? What's up? That's all I'm saying. What's up? But anyway, trying to get myself situated here. I was of course I'm not a financial advisor. Let's get that out the way. But man, I was just watching crypto just take a beating. And what did I do? Start buying more of it. Yep, I started buying more crypto. Of course, this live ain't supposed so much about crypto. Hey, 075, God bless you. Welcome in. Please hit that like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Appreciate you very, very much. I think you already subscribed, but thank you for showing up. Appreciate you very, very much. Yeah, I started buying more crypto. I mean, I know this live is going to go any and every way. I don't, there's no structure behind this one, but started buying crypto. Like crypto took a dive, and I was like, oh, okay. So I started buying more. Like really, like don't get me wrong, I'm still in the red with it, but it's all right. It's cool. My intent is to just keep loading up. Just keep racking up as much as I can. I don't have a lot of money because I ain't rich. But the plan behind this is that I'm willing to take the risk of see what happens. And so for me, I just started loading up. Like I started buying whatever I had. And I always tell people that, don't risk what you ain't willing to lose. But I just kept buying. And I'm still buying. I'm like, every time I see it take a hard hit, I buy more. Now, don't get me wrong. The vast majority of my investments are in solid companies that pay out some sort of dividends. That's where the vast majority of my investments are. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. But I started loading up on crypto. And honestly, in my opinion, it's probably still a good. Yeah, well, I don't have Tesla directly. I have Tesla in some of the ETFs that I have stock in. I don't have Tesla directly. One of my team members do, and they're doing very well with it. Actually, I got a couple of family members that actually bought Tesla directly, and they're doing actually pretty good. I don't own Tesla stock directly. I do have it, and it does. It is in some of the ETFs that I have investments in, but not directly, no. Eden, how you doing? God bless you. God bless you. Channel 4785. God bless you. Welcome in. Make sure y'all please do a brother a favor and hit that like button. Appreciate it very, very much. Appreciate it very, very much. Yeah, you know what? Hey, if you jumped in during the election, yeah, you good. Yes, you good. Trump 2024. You do. Now, don't get me wrong. I voted for Trump, but you do know the election is actually 2024 election is over with. So I have no idea why you putting Trump 2024. But I appreciate it, but please, can you chill with that? Because everybody else want to get a chance to put something in, conversate, whatever. Trump is a pedophile. Bro, if you come in here and you ain't, if you okay with the stuff that Obama did and you don't speak out on that, you can't talk about nothing about no darn Trump. This guy supports and defends pedophiles. So, but it wasn't the pedophile that decided. The one that you calling a pedophile wasn't the one that said pedophiles can go in the women's bathrooms and take advantage of them. No, I get it. I get it. You know what I mean? I get what you was doing. That's why I didn't try to put you in timeout or nothing. I just want to give other people a chance to come into the chat. That's all. Appreciate you though. Listen, I voted for Trump, so I'm good. But I get what you're saying. I appreciate it. I really do. No, you was repping very, very well. But my thing is this: is that if you okay what Obama did when he allowed these pedophiles to go into women's bathrooms and then was trying to defund the school system because they wouldn't to make them comply and was trying to go over to Africa and try to force them to do it, then don't tell me about nothing about Trump. You got stuff flowing in your head. That's what that is about. I mean, I've been called dumb many a time if that's who you calling dumb. Josh 4894. Hello, I am Obama. I feel sorry for you. So you all right, so he said, unlike Trump, Obama has vocabulary. So you voted for Obama just because he could speak well. No substance, just because he could speak well. This is how stupid that is. See, this is why y'all got what y'all got, because y'all voted for him because he can speak. I can care too less how well somebody speak. So my thing is this, is that let's say you have a mechanic that's a solid, great mechanic, but his speech ain't the greatest. What did that have to do with his ability to be the greatest mechanic? That's how stupid that is. I don't care about how somebody speak well. That's why y'all picked the wrong people. That's why New York probably got the problem they're going to have and soon coming in. You speak like a white person. How does white people speak? I know I don't speak like no white person because I don't even know how white people speak. How does a white person speak? Yes. The Democrat punished the Republicans last night. No, they did not. This is where you're not getting it at. All of those places were supposed to win Democrat. All these stupid voters that voted in that place, they just voted for more of the same. That's all that was. The people that lives in those type of places always vote blue. That is normal. So all they did was voted for more of the crime. They voted for more of the destruction. They voted for more of the mess that these cities already have. So y'all already have a massive problem in New York with crime and everything else. So y'all voted for the same stuff. So listen, this is not a loss to the Republicans because these places are blue already. All the people that did, all they did was voted for the same destruction. Nothing's going to change because if you keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. I better look out as a man and look out for what? This is my country. See, I can talk how I talk because I'm not afraid of nobody because of the color of their skin. So y'all try to preach that stuff. Those are the racist people. Listen to what I'm trying to tell y'all. When someone brings up race all the time, that's because they're racist. So the people that's in my chat that are always bringing up skin color and race is because they are the racists. Here's my point. This is how insulting the Democratic Party is and these type of people are to people of melanated. If you melanated, meaning if you got some, I want you to hear what I'm getting ready to tell y'all. This is how much they don't like y'all. The ones that act like they for you, but really not. The governor of New York, right, said melanated people don't know how to use computers, right? Black people. Then they also, Democrats, always talking about black people don't have IDs. right? They don't have IDs and they don't know how to use computers, right? This is what they keep saying over and over and over. Let me explain to y'all what they're really trying to tell you. They're trying to tell you, this is what they're trying to tell black people. Because I'm glad y'all keep bringing this up, because now y'all about to get y'all behind handed to y'all. This is what these type of people keep telling black people. If there's a job out there that requires you to have computer skills, they're telling black people, don't even apply because you ain't qualified. If there's a job out there that required you to have ID, don't even apply because you're not qualified because you don't have ID. So what they're trying to tell you is they want you to self-decide for yourself not to apply for a job because you can't get ID or you ain't qualified to use computers. This is how little they think of melanated people in here. And no more on my live, they come in here and they say, I talk like I'm white. Like all white people talk the same and all black people talk the same. That's how racist that is. So you came to my channel to get your behind handed to you. Because that's racist. Your first conversation when you came in here is to acknowledge skin color. You didn't hear nothing that I said. Oh, he's an Uncle Tom. He's a sellout. He sounds white. I grew up in the North Philadelphia all my life. 90% of the black people, the people in North Philadelphia are African American descent. I went to every school that I went to was vast majority of black people. I can care less about the educational system. I'm straight out of the hood, and you said out of your mouth that I sound white. I don't even have a white friend that I ever grew up with. That's how stupid that is. You immediately came in here and just assumed that I sound white. I didn't grow up with no white friends, none, zero. I had white people that I came across and became friends with over the years, but I didn't even grow up with white people around me. But your racist behind self, the first thing you do when you come in here is to bring up skin color. That's how stupid y'all are. And that's how disrespectful y'all are. That's the reason why y'all vote for the same idiots y'all vote for. That's why Philadelphia is a mess. New York's a mess. Baltimore, Maryland's a mess because y'all more interested in someone's skin color than y'all are about their qualifications to actually do a job. This is how idiotic these people are. This is how idiotic these people are. But they're always trying to call somebody else racist, but they be the first ones to bring up skin color. Be the first ones to bring up skin color. I don't care what your skin color is. Look at Cage Monkey. Let me see. And like the bug said, EA all day. Y'all don't even understand what that is. But I do. Democrats won yesterday. The Democratic politicians won yesterday. Understand what I'm getting ready to tell you. The Democratic politicians won yesterday. Guess what? The citizens of New York and the citizens of Virginia and the citizens of California, they lost. Because they're going to be the ones to suffer the decision that these voters made. And it's also ironic that the ones that Virginia, California, and New York is one of the few states that you don't need voter ID to vote in. But I'm going to leave that there. See, the citizens of those cities, of those areas lost. The Democrats won because they're never going to do anything to benefit the people. They're never going to do anything to help the citizens. They're just going to spew a whole bunch of noise like they always do. Get y'all scared enough of the other side so y'all can go vote for them. And then when it's all said and done, y'all going to end up with nothing. So yes, the politicians, they won. But the citizens of them counties, they lost. And I feel sorry for them. But here's the thing. I don't live in those areas. I ain't worrying about it. No, you don't. No, you do not. You do not. So you use, here's the thing. This is the reason why I don't agree with mail-in ballots. This is exactly why I do not agree with mail-in ballots. I think that the most corrupt thing you could do in an election is to have mail-in ballots. I'll be glad when they put a stop to it. because you will never have a fair election as long as you have mail-in ballots. You should have to get your behind up, take yourself to the poll, show voter ID to make sure you are legal citizens of America before you're able to vote. That's it. In every single state, county, city, whatever. That's it. And the Democrats are always talking about black people can't get ID, black people need this, black people need that, black this, black that, black this. Meanwhile, the very people they keep saying that to are the ones that's doing the worst financially. They scream all of that because the vast majority of Democrats are white. So I don't even know what y'all talking about. If you want to look at it from a skin color, the vast majority of Democrats are by far white. Not African American. Most of them are white because they will never win an election without white people, without the amount of white people that they have that vote for them. But then you start to look at the demographics of the African American pay scale and look at the demographic of the ones that vote, the white ones that vote. Look how destructive that is. See, they want that for you. They don't want it for them. That's why they keep preaching that stuff. That's why they out there protesting. That's the very reason why you see these white liberals, and I'm not saying all white people, but I'm talking about, they know who I'm talking about, these white liberals, these Democrats that always talk to some. This is the very reason why you see the vast majority of these white liberals out in front of abortion clinics protesting to keep abortion. This is why they do it, because they do not like black people and they don't like melanated people, and they want them to continue to be the customer and offering your baby. That's why they do it. They do it for no other reason but to try to dismantle the melanated community. So they want you to have the convenience of offering your baby. But here's how they guarantee you, almost guarantee that you're going to do it. To make sure you stay in financial dire. Meaning, make sure you stay in financial dire. That will almost certainly guarantee that because you know you can't afford it, you're going to get rid of it. They are no longer forcing you to kill your baby. They found a slick way to get you to financially do it. Because you're going to look at your living conditions and say, I can't afford to have this child. I can't afford to have this child. And then what's going to be the next move is you're going to go to that abortion clinic, which is convenient, and you're going to get rid of the problem, what you consider to be the problem. And that's why you see these white racist liberals out there protesting and stuff. That's the very same reason why they out there protesting no kings. And they don't want the Trump administration to send the National Guard in there to bring down the crime rate in these neighborhoods. Why? Because if you bring in down the crime rate, that means that more black people might live longer without being shot. They don't want that. These white liberals are protesting so that they can stay, so that those neighborhoods can stay the way they making them want them to be. Meaning we want more black people to die in these neighborhoods. We want more black people to be destroyed in these neighborhoods. So Trump, do not send the National Guard. Do not send help. We want it to stay this way. So don't tell me. I know exactly what I'm talking about because I lived it. I lived it. So call me what you want. Hate me all you want to. I lived it. I lived in the city of Philadelphia, so you can't tell me nothing. I lived it. I watched it, and I seen what they done. These Democratic politicians don't care nothing about your life. What they want to do is keep on taking from you, keep acting like they're going to help you, and then they take all this money and they funnel it to themselves and their cronies. Meanwhile, your neighborhoods are still the worst. Meanwhile, your neighborhood is still struggling. Meanwhile, your neighborhoods are still going through it. And what do Republicans do? They just stay out the way, ignore the hell out of you. That's what they do. Republicans don't even fight. They don't even try. What they do, they just say, you know what? Let them have it to themselves. That's the difference. Because they already know you'll never vote for them. Because you so programmed, you'll never vote no other way. You stuck there. You don't have a mind of your own. See, I voted Democratic. But when I started really digging in, I said, no, I'm good. And that don't mean I'm solid Republican. It just means that I'm going to pay a lot more close attention to who I vote for. But my number one reason is when I vote for somebody, let them start talking about limiting your right to keep and bear arms. You will never get my vote. Look at that. Tamika, whoever it is, says I'm a whole sellout. You doing right. You doing right. You absolutely correct. Because if it's no benefit to me, there's no need for me to stay there. If it's nothing benefit to me, there is no reason for me to stay there. What am I selling out to? That's, to me, you have to be extremely programmed to feel like you can't get away from somebody and be criticized because you did. Something's wrong with you. See, you're afraid to. Call me a sellout, but y'all afraid to. See, this, y'all know I'm right, but y'all so afraid of them that y'all can't leave. Y'all so afraid of what they going to do and how they going to criticize you and talk about you, call you names and everything else, just like they doing on my live right now. Y'all afraid to. See, that's the difference between me and y'all is I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to be criticized. I'm not afraid to be called names. I'm not afraid of none of it. It don't even bother me. This is the reason why. This is the reason why I'm so glad I have a relationship with God. I'm so glad because I done already been through more you can count. It don't bother me. Call me what you want to call me. Uncle Ruckus, sellout, this, that. Meanwhile, on this side of the spectrum, I'm doing well. So my thing is this. What are you buying into? What are you buying into? My thing is, what are you buying into? You telling me I'm a sellout, but what are you buying into? What have it benefit you? The only thing the Democrats is offering you right now is abortion. They're arguing for you about welfare. This is what all of the stuff that they're offering you is government handouts. They're not offering you anything else but government handouts. I have never took anything from the government because I don't want it. I want y'all to get out of my way because I'm a freight train when I get to going. See, that's the difference between me and you. I want to get it on my own. I don't want nobody hand me nothing. I want you out of my way. So that's why I want minimized government, because I'm like a freight train. Just get out of my way. I could do it myself. But no, y'all want the government to help y'all. Y'all want the government to hand it to y'all. Guarantee you, when you realize that you don't need the government and you start doing it on your own, you're going to go by far more further. I have self-hate. I love myself. You can't love yourself no more than I love myself. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. You can't love yourself. I had a conversation with my cousin not too long ago. I kid you not. Me and my cousin talk. I said, man, I love what God has made me into. I would not change what God has done in my life for anything that the world has to offer. I love myself. I don't have no stress. I don't have no hang-ups. I wake up in the morning. I am joyed and happy. When I walk into any presence of anybody around me, guess what? I bring joy to the room. Why? Because it resonates from me. It resonates. I embrace the love and joy and wonderfulness and happiness so much that when someone comes around me, it resonates. I change the whole atmosphere of the room. Why? Because I embrace the presence of God. Therefore, I love myself because Christ loved me. And I love my fellow man. And I want the best for them. So you can call me what you want to call me. I'm okay with that. Uncle Ruckus, sellout, whatever you want. But guess what? There is nothing that they have to offer me that will be better than what I have. That's why I love the fact that Christ came into my life. I don't have to be perfect, but I'm striving for it. And I love my country. Why? Because my country has been good to me. I don't want it to turn into a communism. Now, you might not have taken advantage of that because what happened was you believed the hype. That's the difference. I didn't believe the hype. I found out, oh, wait, let me find out how the system really works. Oh, I've been lied to this whole time. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hitting that subscribe button. I've been lied to all this time. You mean to tell me all I had to do was A, B, and C, and I could actually do it on my own and actually succeed? And guess what? See the skin color? I mean, when I buy stock, they don't care what my skin color is. When I invest my money, they don't know what my skin color is. When I buy property, now the bank might know, but guess what? The bank ain't nothing. Listen, the hardest time I went to buy property was when Obama was in office. When Obama was in office, that was the worst time to try to purchase property. Because I'm going to tell you something. If you tried to buy property when Obama's in office, you almost felt discriminated against because he was the one that caused that. But y'all don't see it that way. But I know people that try to go get mortgages at that moment that was melanated skin and was having a hard time getting them, even though all their ducks was in order. Even though all their ducks was in order, they was having a hard time trying to get one because your president, Obama, who y'all keep talking about, made it complicated. You know how I know? Because I went through it too. That's what made me pay more attention. That idiot that was in office made me pay way more attention. So the one good thing came out of it is, oh, I need to wake up. And when I started digging, I said, oh, he is by far more to sell out to the black community than any president I've ever known. They installed this fool to make sure we stay destroyed. Because you tell me, in the 8 years Obama been in office, where did it benefit the very people that he campaigned on trying to help? 8 years Obama, let me explain, show me where the black community who loved him so much did better. And I'll wait on that. I'll probably be dead by the time we get a good answer. But tell me where it benefited the black community since y'all so busy stuck on color all the time. 8 years of Obama. And the only thing they got was Obama phones. Obama phones. And see, but I'm going to tell you something. If you get out of your feelings and you really pay attention to what Trump is doing, here's the kicker in that. Most of what Trump is doing, if you get out of your feelings, is more beneficial to Hispanic, black communities than any community in America. But y'all don't want to see it that way because they got y'all confused. But here's the thing. No legal immigrants are being shoved in other neighborhoods other than black and brown neighborhoods and taking up your resources. And he's trying to get them out. Who does that benefit? Black people. Most of these jobs out here are in your neighborhood and they're taking the jobs from your neighborhood. And he's trying to get them out of there so you have access to those jobs. Who that benefit? Black people. Now, when he's sending National Guard into these neighborhoods to bring down the crime rate so you can safely make it to work and back, who that benefit? Black people, Hispanic people, people in those communities. So once again, and I can go down the list, but y'all not going to hear that. You know why y'all not going to hear that? Because the Democratic Party and these white liberals got y'all programmed. They got y'all so programmed that y'all can't see the matter of fact, they got y'all so programmed that y'all willing to come on my live and try to insult me and criticize me to think that you're going to change my mind when you're not. You know why you're not going to change my mind? Number one, because my pockets look better. You know why you're not going to change my mind? Because I stepped back and paid attention and realized that it's actually better for my community. So if you can offer me all the noise you want to, you can't change my mind because I see results in my vote. That's the difference. You can't offer me nothing because I see results in my vote. For the first time when I voted, I'm actually getting what I voted for. So once again, I'm American. This is my country, and I will never let no one tell me that it's not. Now, they may convince you as a black and brown person that you are a stranger here. The reason why they tell you you're a stranger here so you won't get the benefits that America has to offer. They want you to act like you're a visitor. This is what they want for black Americans. They want you to act like you're a visitor. They want you to act like this is not your country. They want you to believe that you are a victim. Why? So that you will never go after the very thing that is available to you. What did I vote for? I voted for them to deport these people, these illegal immigrants out of here. I voted for them to close that border and stop these people from invading our country. I voted for improvement in the economy. I voted to get these illegal immigrants out of my community. I voted for low gas prices, lower gas prices. I voted for strong leadership. I voted to get that foolishness out of the military and make sure we have a strong, mighty military so that we can keep peace through strength. I voted to keep I voted to keep men out of women's bathrooms so that women can have a safe place to go when they go to the bathroom. That's what I voted for, because I care about women's safety. And the list goes on. But I know y'all not going to agree with that. Why? Because they got y'all convinced. But it's cool. It's real cool. So if you look at what it campaigned on and what I told you I voted for, so far, up until this day, I'm getting what I voted for. I voted for them to cut government spending. I voted for them to cut all of these regulations that they have on these businesses so that we can get back to common sense. I voted to get these illegal immigrants out of these tractor trailers because they killing people on the roads because they don't know what they're doing. So you ask yourself, look at all the things that I voted for and I'm actually getting. I'm just saying. I voted so they stop trying to regulate the Amish from doing what they're doing naturally. What did you vote for as a Democrat that you're getting? So since y'all want to know what I voted for, because I get what I voted for. When y'all voted for the Obama, what did y'all get? I can be your sellout all you want to. So when y'all voted for Obama, what did y'all get besides Obama phones? I'll wait. I'm looking for it. Let me see. When y'all voted for Obama, what did y'all get? Now we done with Trump. We done with Trump. We ain't gonna talk about that no more. Let's talk about Obama. When y'all voted for Obama, what did you get? The first man and the first lady. I'm talking to myself. Well, yeah, when I asked that question, because it ain't going to be no answers, no real answers. We got affordable health care that's not affordable. For the vast majority of people in America, that Affordable Health Care Act is not affordable. Zero. People are paying way more health care than they ever did. And that came from Obamacare. So let's go with another one. Somebody said make Kamala sober again. Yeah, that's impossible. Seriously, you don't even have a job. What are you doing for work? I love the assumptions. I'm waiting for what they got from Obama. And so far, I didn't see slew of stuff coming through the chat, but nobody actually gave me anything that benefited the black community from Obama. Because y'all so busy worrying about what Trump did or doing. I'm waiting on it. The 10th beer looks refreshing. Nah, it's just water. I don't drink no type of alcohol at all. I don't mess with alcohol. I think it's the Affordable Health Care Act that's extremely unaffordable for everybody. For the vast majority of Americans, can't nobody afford that act. That only benefit extremely broke people. But the working class citizens can't even afford it. Healthcare is off the roof, and it has nothing to do with Trump. That immediately came from the Obama administration, and they still trying to fix it. Go over into the white side. Once again, they're bringing up skin color, and see how they treat you. Go over to the white side and see how they treat me. Now, I'm going to explain something to you. I'm getting ready to give you your behind the hand to you, right? I got a friend of mine who happened to be white. Did not know me from a can of paint, right? We got cool through YouTube, right? Got to hang out together because he just wanted to know who I was personally. Cool as ever. Treated me like he knew me forever. Not just me, but I went with a family member and we both hung out with him. And I'm not saying all white people are good people, just like I'm not saying all black people are bad people. There's good people in every single race out there, if you want to point out that. But I'm gonna be real with you. Most of the people that did me dirty, every single person that ever did me dirty matched my skin color. And I'm not saying we all like that. And I'm not saying that white people won't do me dirty, because I don't have a side. The only side I have is a child of God side. I don't care if your skin white. I don't care if it's black. I don't care what color your skin is. I'm on God's side. That's it. But if you want to point out skin color, because y'all love to do it so much, I've been treated well by both. But because I grew up in the neighborhood where there was all black people, very little any color, that's why most of the things that happened to me negative-wise came from my own skin color. Not because everybody's bad. It's because that's just the demographic that I grew up in. So it's going to happen that way. If I grew up in the neighborhood and the vast majority of people of white persuasion, I'm quite sure that I probably would have that too. Because I didn't grow up there. This is how stupid that sounds. It has nothing to do with my skin color. It's because of where I grew up. The most people there, the more likely that's where it's going to happen at. I didn't grow up around a whole bunch of, I didn't grow up around really no white people. It was maybe a handful, but none of my friends that I grew up with were white. Not one. I did not grow up with not one white friend. So I have no idea what they be talking about. But they make assumptions. They come on here and make assumptions. And I'm not trying to defend myself because I really don't care what you think. But it's ignorant to say somebody going to treat you bad just based on their skin color. That's ignorant. To say just because someone's skin colors don't match yours, they're going to treat you bad. That is ignorant. That is ignorant. That's ignorant. It's about character. You're absolutely right. It's about character. Appreciate those that subscribe. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it. Because y'all going to love this channel. This is where I do my show. But there's a whole lot more that happens on the OG network. And Ron's opinion don't matter. That y'all going to like. Because in my drive for my channel is to build my channel, is to build and put more things on my channel, and it ain't just about what I do. This is how I do my show. But we have Top to Bottom Tuesdays, which is the CEO of a company. Listen, we have Top to Bottom Tuesdays, which is a CEO of a company, right? That's American-made company. American-made company, Top to Bottom Tuesday. They on my channel every Tuesday at 7 o'clock p.m. talking about the products that they make. And they also make products that is non-toxic and better for your health. Hair care, skin care, and things of that nature. American company. And just so happen to be melanated owned. For those that care. These are melanated people, right? They make top to bottom hair care products, skin care product. I buy all their stuff. Purchase it all the time. I'm probably there close to being #1 customer. They make their product right here in this country. And they just so happen to be melanated people. So if you love black people so much, since y'all, for those that want to, oh, I'm black, this, blackity, black, 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 all the blackity, black, 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 go check out Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. Go check out Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. If you go look at my Tuesday night video, they were live on my channel. One of the CEOs of the company, his wife is a CEO, and they work in collaboration. And believe me when I tell you, they make some of the best hair care, skincare products I've ever had. And I'm not one of those type of people that's extra groomy. Like I don't do it. I get my body wash from them. I get my hair care products from them. I get my skincare products from them. I get my candles from them. So for those people that's on my live, right? And you want to buy stuff that's American made, this is American made company. And they just so happen to be melanated too. They don't care about that. They just make good product. It's for white people. It's for black people. It's for Chinese people. It's for every race. They just make great product. That's it. So if you want to do something, go check out their website. Go check out their product. And they make wonderful candles. I got candles. I got hair care. I got bath, body wash. I got all types of stuff that they make. So if you really listen, they got a product that they make right now. It's called Herbal Infused something right there. I don't call it that because I never can remember the name. I call it Afro Magic, right? This is all mine. This hair is all mine. I call it Afro Magic. That's what I call it. Now, if you go to their website, right, and you check out their stuff and you're not sure what it is, that's what I call it. I call it Afro Magic. Now, here's the thing. Look at y'all. Listen, see where it says Fattatula? See where it says Fattatula? That's the husband of the CEO. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. That's the husband of the CEO. So listen, Jay, I know you're on my channel right now. Please put the website of your y'all product in there because there's people that's asking questions that they want something. So for those people that's in here that is on my live right now, now you said you want something. Go check out Top to Bottom. The CEO is in my company chat right now. He's going to put in the company's name. This is where I get my hair care products and my skincare products. Now, for those people that on my live, there's always talking about the ones that say they love American, they want to buy American. This is an American-made company. The second thing is they just so happen to be melanated people. Now, what they make the product is for everybody. It doesn't matter what your skin color is. They got all types of variations of colors of people that buy from them. I know that to be so because I know the people that purchase their product. But I'm telling you that for those that's on my live that love, that love this country, here's a chance for you to support American-made business. Try out the product. You might actually come across something that you like. If you go check out Ant Like the Bug and look at his journey of him trying to grow his beard and bring in a mustache, go check out Ant Like the Bug. You can check out his journey. He's using their product currently right now. And he's been showing people on his live what the product is doing for him. And you can actually see where his skin is actually improving. And that's just a byproduct because he was really focused more on his beard and his mustache. I don't know. He put it in the website, and this is it right here. Top to bottom, www.top2bottum.com. That's the website. So if you're on this live, please check out Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. That's an American-made company. They make wonderful products. If I went and got the product right now, I probably got easily 13 or 15 different items. They make body wash. I got their body wash. Actually, I got 2 different body washes from them. What else did I got? I got the hair care, which is the herbal infusion thing, but I call it Afro Magic. I got the cocoa buttercream cluster, which is what I use on my skin, and I love that stuff. And then my household got all this other stuff. We got the soap bar. We got all types of stuff in my house that we use. And guess what? Every single person that have came across their product has been still using it. They're repeated customers. What's up, Stuart? How you doing? God bless you. God bless you. Appreciate y'all. And they are now presenting gifts under $20. So if you're a person and looking for somebody to give a gift, you can go check out their website, because now they're presenting gifts for under $20. Now listen, I know right now they don't have no more because we bought it all up. But I got like I burnt through this candle, but this is one of the candles I got from them. It smells like hot chocolate. I wanted it because it's I wanted to see what it tastes like, but it smells like hot chocolate. And that's one of the candles I got from them. But man, that candle smelled wonderful. Every one I've gotten from them, it smelled wonderful. Matter of fact, I can't open it. I love their product so much. The inside here is another candle. I'm not going to open it because I've been such a good customer and I spend a lot of money on them. I asked them to make me something personal. They actually made me my own personal candle the way I wanted it because of the fact that I was just like, man, I love y'all product. I love the candles. I really do. So I asked them to make me something. They didn't have to. They could have said, no, that's not what we do. But they were gracious enough to make me something that I wanted, something personal. Now, where else can you get that service? Because I had actually, the reason behind it was because I was getting so much support from some of the YouTubers on here, I wanted to give out some of the candles, but I wanted it to make it the way that I wanted to make it. So I actually asked them to make it a certain way so that I can give it out to some of the people on my channel and as a token of appreciation for the level of support that they gave me. Somebody said the website is not showing. Maybe you're, all right, so here's the thing. If you go back, Jay, can you put the website back in the chat again for me, brother? So Sharon Haywood 2818 said the website is not showing. I think maybe a lot of time people in there. So Sharon, if you're still in, he put it back in there. This is the website. So if you just click that right there, you should be able to get to the website. So look at what he put in the chat. The Fattatula show. The Fattatula, he put it in there. Yeah, don't spell it with an O. But now here's the thing. You can also go to, they have a YouTube channel. They actually have a YouTube channel. So you can go to their YouTube channel and you can go cycle through their YouTube channel and actually see how they make some of the stuff, how they actually handle some of the stuff. And when I tell you it's the best product I've ever purchased in my life. They are in a store, but I think it's only in South Carolina right now. I don't know exactly the location in South Carolina, but they are in a store. That's a supermarket, I think it is. But the Fattatula, he's in his chat. He'll let you know if you need to know. But if you follow Fattatula Fattatula, he's the husband of the CEO of the company. You can always check them out. Somebody said killing it with these 30 viewers. I guess you missed it when it was up to 150 and 160. Okay, it's 2 stores in South Carolina that they actually have the product in the stores. But right now, you can go to the website and listen. I'm not in South Carolina. I'm in the state of Pennsylvania, so I order all my stuff online. And it comes to my house or whatever. But I'll be honest with you, it was worth the wait. Real talk, it's worth the wait. But I appreciate y'all. Please go check out the website. And like I said, you can actually, and they have a number. You can always call and talk to them if you have some personal issues. Now, he put it in the website for you to actually click it. But if you have some personal issues, health, like hair care, skin care issues or whatever, you can reach out to them personally. And they will help you and help walk you through your journey. Believe me when I tell you, because I had a bad itch going on with me in my head. When I say right now, because I use their product, I would be like this, scratching it in my head all like ridiculously. But that what I call Afro Magic, I've been using that on a regular basis, and 99% of that itch went away. Now it's just normal when a person would just normally have regular itching. But I have no itching going on in my head. 99% of the itching is gone. Like, if I was on this live trying to do this for over an hour, I'd be like this. My hair will be all over the place because I'll be scratching like crazy. And I don't have that itch no more. And that's real talk. They also have they actually have you once you go into the website, you can actually download the app too. So they have an app that you can use and you can actually download. I use the app and I have it on my phone. So now when I need to reorder stuff, I just bam. And if you go back to some of my old videos, we did a testimony night when I got to 2,000 subscribers. We did a testimony night where people that all use the product, unscripted, we didn't script anything. We just let people come in and say what they wanted to say based off of when they was using the product. And we did it that way and let people come in. And we didn't know what they were saying. Like, listen, I'm not an owner. I'm not paid. They don't pay me to do none of this stuff. Believe me when I tell you, and I'm not lying about anything I'm saying. They do not pay me to say what I'm saying. I'm not an owner. I'm not an investor, none of that type of stuff. It's just that I like their product, and I think it's a product that should be, people should get to know about. And that's it. I don't get paid for none of them. They probably would love to pay me, but I just don't go that route. You know what I mean? I think they make great product, and that's why I promote, and that's why I give them the space that it is, because I love their product. But they do not pay me to say what I'm saying. When I get product from them, I buy it. I pay for it. They don't give me discounts. I don't ask for it. They probably would if I asked, but that's not what this is about. There's none of what I'm saying is about that. But like I said, if you guys on this live, please hit the like and subscribe button on this live. Go please check out Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. And if you missed any of what I'm saying and you're not sure, every Tuesday night, listen what I'm trying to tell y'all. Every Tuesday, we call it Top to Bottom Tuesdays. You can come in on that day and watch them live, and you can actually come in and engage them in conversation on the chat or whatever. Ask any question that you want. We did one yesterday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you on this live and you like my channel, like and subscribe. Every single Tuesday, they're on my channel live from 7 p.m. for a whole hour, roughly about an hour. Every Tuesday, 7 p.m., they're on my channel live, and you can come in and ask all the questions that you want and engage them or whatever the case may be. And we call it Top to Bottom Tuesday. At some point, I'm going to schedule it. You go back to my channel, you can hit the notification button. That way you get notified when it go live. 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because we on the East Coast. And you'll be able to come in and ask questions. And that's real talk. That's real talk. Appreciate every single one of y'all that was on this live. I appreciate every single one. The haters and the hatettes, the lovers and the lovettes. We have no hate over here. We got nothing but love. And we got nothing but care, and we not nothing but concern. And like I said, Ron's opinion don't matter. There's two things that I'm going to say that it matters. When it comes to using Top to Bottom hair and skincare product, my opinion matters. The second opinion is when it comes to having a relationship with God, my opinion matters. Outside of that, we just having real conversation. Hopefully y'all got a chance to enjoy yourself. Hopefully y'all got some type of substance out of it. We don't do nothing over here but love. There is no hate. You can call me what you want. It's okay. I'm built for that. I'm made for that. You can call me Uncle Ruckus. You can call me Seller. You can call me all that stuff. I'm built for that. That's why God made me the way that he made me, because I'm built for that. For the person that donated to the channel, I appreciate you very, very, very much. I'm sorry that there was a lot going on. I didn't get a chance to see it, but I noticed that it popped up. But I appreciate y'all very, very, very much. I don't know where it is, where it popped up, but if I missed you, please forgive me. It's just so much going on in the chat, but I appreciate you very, very much for the person or persons that donated to the channel. I really, really appreciate it. Nothing but love over here. Hopefully we get a chance to do this again tomorrow. But if not, we'll see. Every single one of y'all have a blessed, wonderful day. And I'm out of here. Peace.